Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and I am super excited to have HTC's new flagship phone, the HTC U Ultra. Now before I unbox this phone, a big thumbs up to Clove Technology for sending me the review unit. I'll leave a link down below to their website should you wish to purchase the HTC U Ultra. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly get started. So let's open the box up and have a look and see which color of HTC U Ultra we've got here. Okay, so this is the black color, not the blue one. We got a blue color available in the UK as well, but they sent me the black one. There were lots of unboxings for the blue color, so I thought let's go for the black one, and I'm sure you guys are gonna like it. And I tell you what, the moment you hold the phone in your hand, straight away it's gorgeous. I mean, the way, as you guys know, HTC's build quality is superb and always top notch. The back is made from glass, and from what I can see, it's already a fingerprint magnet. You can see my fingerprints have started to appear at the back of the glass already. So this is obviously bound to happen, same as on the blue color as well. Okay, so the screen is a total of 5.7 inch in size, and we also have a secondary display which I will talk about later in the video. Okay, for the moment let's put the phone away. You can keep looking at it, guys, whilst I see in the box what else do we have. Okay, so let's open this up and have a look. Alright, so I think we've got a case as well, which is quite nice because the phone with the glass black is supposed to be protected straight away as soon as it comes out of the box. So I would highly recommend to have either this or buy another case if you don't like the one which comes in the box. This one is made from plastic, it's quite cheap as well, so I think if I was you, I would probably buy a separate case. Okay, so let's put the case away. Obviously we will have a look at that later. What else do we have in the box? Paperwork, all this information, IMEI information, which I'm sure most of you are not interested in. However, yes, we would like to see what is the amp rating on the adapter. So this is the power brick, the adapter for the HTC U Ultra, and in the last couple of years HTC flagship phones are now shipping with fast chargers, and I hope the same with this charger as well. So let's have a look and see, bring it close to the camera, see if we can look at the output rating. As you can see here, guys, output is 5 volt 2.5 amp, or 9 volt 1.7 amp, or 12 volt 1.25 amp. So this is definitely Qualcomm quick charge 3.0, which obviously is compatible with Snapdragon 821, which comes in the HTC U Ultra. They did not put the Snapdragon 835, guys. As you know, Samsung has taken all the stock for 835 for their S8 and the S8 Plus. That's why OEMs like LG and HTC had no choice to release their flagship phones with Snapdragon 821. So we have a fast charger in the box. What else have we got? We got a Type-C connector. So this is the good thing about the HTC U Ultra. It comes with a Type-C, same as from last year on the HTC 10. Okay, so what else have we got? We got these special headphones. Apparently they call U-Sonic headphones, and they're supposed to sound very nice. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll be testing them in the next few days, so please feel free to ask me in the comment section or on my blogs or on my social media sites, and I will let you know how good they sound. By the way, the HTC U Ultra has got no 3.5mm jack, so if you want to plug these headphones in, you'll have to use HTC's Type-C USB port. Now the phone is quite big. It's not as thick, however I still believe that they could have easily fit in a 3.5mm jack down here on the left hand side, just underneath there at the bottom, but for some reason they didn't. Obviously it's a trend which started with the Apple's iPhone 7, and Android OEMs are now slowly also following it as well. I'm glad that the S8 and the S8 Plus have still got the 3.5mm headphone jack, because lots of people out there have got wired headphones and they will not be happy to see this kind of setup. If you have a regular set of headphones, you probably will have to get a converter to put in the Type-C port of HTC U Ultra and then use your 3.5mm headphone jacks or your headphones. So obviously most people are not going to be happy with it. So we also got a couple of extra earbuds in there, guys, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so now let's put the box away and let's have a look at the phone. Obviously we don't want to spend too much time on unboxing and look at all the accessories. Okay, so we will also have a look at the case as well. So whilst we do that, let's quickly have a look and see what are the main specs of the HTC U Ultra. So this is, by the way, the black color, and this color has it's got, by the way, two colors. So you've got the black and the blue as well. So the phone comes with Snapdragon 821, and this is, by the way, the 64 gig variant. There's also a 128 gig variant which comes with the Sapphire Glass. This one comes with Gorilla Glass 5. Also, the phone has got a Snapdragon 821 along with 4 gigs of RAM, and like I said, 64 gigs of internal storage. Now, the one area which many people are going to be asking me question is about the battery life. Now, this is a 5.7-inch huge massive quad HD screen with only a 3000 milliamp battery. Now, this is, like I said, one area which is very questionable. I don't know why were not they able to put a bigger battery. It's a big phone, huge phone, and they shouldn't have any problems putting in a bigger battery, but for some reason they decided to go with 3000 milliamp battery. So in the next few days to come, I will be testing the phone on the battery life, and like always guys, in my own style, I'll be taking some screenshots, taking some stats on standby, charging and everything else, and in about a week's time from now I will give you a dedicated battery life on the HTC U Ultra, and we will speak about it to see how good the battery life on this phone is. Also at the back end we have got a 12 megapixel ultra pixel 2 camera. Now on the HTC 10 we had an ultra pixel camera. This is the ultra pixel 2 camera. Also we got the laser autofocus along with dual tone LED flash. Okay, so now let's have a look. As you can see already, I've only touched the phone a few times, and you can see the back has already got so much of my fingerprint. So it's a fingerprint magnet. I think we'll have to keep cleaning it for us to get rid of all these fingerprint scanner. All majority of the glass phones like the S7 Edge and HTC U Ultra, they all pretty much have the same problem. So if you've got a glass back, you will have plenty of fingerprints at the back of the phone. Okay, so down here at the bottom we got the Type C USB, as you can see guys, along with this speaker, and we got a mic here as well. Along the left hand side, that's pretty much nothing here, pretty much sealed. Okay, up top here you can see this is where your SIM tray will go. By the way, the phone also supports a micro SD card. So you have a 64 gig, plus on top of that you can have 128 gig of micro SD card support as well. Okay, so here we got an extra mic for noise cancellation. On the right hand side we got this power button here, which has got a bit of texture on it. It looks quite nice and got a nice tactile feedback to it as well. And then up top here we got the volume rocker, which also has got a very nice tactile feedback. The one thing I noticed straight away, even though the glass back is a fingerprint magnet and we got a glass at the front as well, but the metal bit here in the along the side, between the two surfaces of the two glasses, is holding the phone quite firmly, and it's quite well made and of very high quality. So as we know, HTC are always very good when it comes to build quality. The back camera has an f1.8 aperture. The front camera is a 16 megapixel camera with a full HD 1080p recording, and also got the auto HDR as well. And the back camera also has optical image stabilization. So a decent set of cameras. I will be testing the camera in the next days to come guys, so please keep an eye on my Instagram account. I'll be taking a lot of photos like I have for the Huawei P10 Plus, which I'm also reviewing these days, so please do keep an eye on my Instagram. So finally it's powered up. Let's go through the setup very quickly. Set up the fingerprint sensor. Let's do it right now so we can see how quickly the fingerprint sensor opens up. So now thanks. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 basic pin, 1 2 3 4 basic pin again. There we go. Confirming your pin, show all notifications, and next. Okay, now we're going to configure right here right now and see how quickly it does it. So start. In a typical way, I'm going to start putting my thumb and see how quickly it registers my thumbprint. There you go. It's going pretty fast, not looking too bad. You got to make sure that you give all sides to your thumb on the reader so it's able to pick up. There you go. Straight away add another fingerprint sensor, and then let's do my index finger. Okay, done. And HTC U Ultra, that's fine. Finish. Boom. There we go. So now we are on to the home screen and the phone has finally booted up. So let's get into settings and let's get into display first of all, and reduce the auto brightness, which I hate. I always like to keep the brightness on within my own control and not auto brightness. Full brightness, there we go. So very punchy, nice, clear screen, not looking too bad. Okay, so now let's test the fingerprint sensor and see how quickly it works. Okay, obviously for the first time it needs the pin. Let's do this once more. There you go guys, straight away without any issues it's working. And let's use the index finger. There we go, no problems there whatsoever. So a thumbs up to HTC for giving us a good, fast and accurate fingerprint sensor without any issues. Okay, now let's get into settings and have a look and see which version of Android this phone is running. So about phone, as you can see, software information, and it's running at the moment Nougat 7.0, and we have the 1st of January 2017 security patch level Hopefully once I configure this phone, turn my Wi-Fi on, I'll probably have an update or two, because I heard just a few weeks ago that HTC were releasing a new update to optimize the experience and to get rid of some bugs. So hopefully at some point I will get that update. Okay, so let's also have a look and see how much storage have we got without installing any app on the phone. So let's get into storage. There we go. It's, like I said to you earlier, it's a 64 gig variant. So out of the box, guys, without installing any app, 10.44 gigs is used out of 64 gig. That's the amount of space taken by the operating system and some system apps. So not looking too bad. Still got plenty of space left on the phone. Okay, so 4 gigs of RAM. Out of the 4 gigs of RAM at the moment, 3.7 gig total is available, and 1.4 gig on average is being used by the operating system. Hopefully once I install a few apps, this will probably go up, but still, as we know, HTC Sense is one of the best skins on Android, so it wouldn't lag like TouchWiz does on Samsung Galaxy phones. So far so good. It's looking quite nice and smooth and fast and quick. Let's open the camera up. Okay, so let's have a look and see if we can take a quick few photos and see how the camera performs. I got Andy the Android here without tapping on the screen. There you go. I've also got my weighing scale machine, so I will also weigh the phone in just a moment. There we go. So let's take these two shots and let's have a look. As you can see, it is pretty much clear, not looking too bad. Mind you, the lighting conditions are pretty difficult. It's low light, but still the camera is doing pretty well, not looking too bad. If you zoom in further, you can see the scratches and the cracks on Andy the Android. So the camera looking not too bad. So far so good. Since HTC 10 days, they have definitely improved on the camera experience HTC. So their cameras are now respectable and they're decent enough for day-to-day photography. Okay, so now let's weigh the phone, because it's a huge phone, HTC 5.7 inch screen. Also we got a secondary display up there as well, guys, so which I probably will be talking about in future. But for now, let's quickly have a look and see if I can quickly configure this and do something else. There we go. Tap there on the calendar, so you can have the calendar, you can all add bits and bobs, your addresses, contacts, whatever. Language update available. There you go. It's really telling me it's got a few updates there. You can play music and stuff and different bits and bobs. There you go. Your Google Music, your weather, so you can use this. Like I said, in the next few days to come, I will be playing with this and I will keep you guys informed on my social media, and I'll try to see if I can cover it on my channel as well. Okay, so now let's weigh the phone on the weighing scale. So let's turn this on and see how much does this phone weigh. So quite a chunky big phone. It doesn't feel too heavy. That's why probably they put a smaller battery inside, 3000 milliamp. But let's have a look and see how much does it weigh. There you go, guys. So at the moment it's weighing 174 grams, which is not too bad. So decent size, obviously big size, so you do expect it to be over 170 grams, so not looking too bad. 174 grams. Just for comparison sakes, I also have the OnePlus 3T here, so let's have a look and see how much that weighs as compared to the U Ultra 162. It's a 5.5 inch screen, so obviously it's going to weigh less. What about the Huawei P10 Plus? Let's have a look. It's a bit heavy phone with a bigger battery. As you can see, 166 grams, because it's got a 3750 milliamp battery. That's why it's a bit more chunkier and heavier. Also, I got this HTC 10 from last year, the flagship phone. There you go. And it weighs around 159 grams because it's got a 5.2 inch screen, so not looking too bad. Okay, now let's put the scale away. Let's have a quick comparison, size comparison, just to give you guys an idea, those of you who own these flagship phones. So this is the HTC U Ultra against the HTC 10. As you can tell straight away, U Ultra is a massive big phone. So for one hand use, it is almost impossible to be using with one hand. So if you have an HTC 10 and if you're looking to get the HTC U Ultra, as you can see, this is a pretty massive big phone and it won't be easy on the hands. You can tell the 10 is not only smaller but also less wider as well. As you can see, it's a lot less wider, so it won't be as easy on the hands as the HTC 10. Also, let's have a look at the Huawei P10 Plus. This is also a new phone which I recently got. I'm still reviewing it, guys. You can see 5.5 inches versus 5.7 inches. You can tell straight away the U Ultra is still bigger. Obviously it has to be bigger because it's a bigger screen, but just to give you guys an idea, if you have any of these phones, how bigger the size would you get on the Ultra should you wish to purchase. Now in terms of width, you can see again U Ultra is a very wide phone and the P10 Plus is much easier on the hand despite having a 5.5-inch screen phone, so it's not looking too bad as well. Okay, let's have a look at the OnePlus 3T. This is my soft gold OnePlus 3T. Let's have a quick look. You can see here again the U Ultra is massive as opposed to the 5.5-inch screen on the OnePlus 3T. Again, from the front, again you can see pretty big as well, as you can see. Also in terms of width, you can see the OnePlus 3T is less wider than the U Ultra from what you can see here so far. So U Ultra is a massive phone, as you can see, as compared to regular flagship phones out there with 5.2 and 5.5-inch screen. This is a massive phone, definitely not for one-hand use, and you will definitely be struggling if you were to use this phone with one hand. Even though I can still about reach it, but I've got big hand, but still I will be struggling to bring it down. So it's a very, very big phone. Okay, also we have the boom sound setup. We've got the bottom speaker and we've got the front speaker, same as on the HTC 10. Before we go, let's quickly get into sounds and have a look and see how this sounds. So Sonic, like I said to you earlier, if you can connect your headphones, the special headphones that I showed you earlier, they will obviously adjust to tune to your ears the way you like to listen to your music. So boom sound, you got theater mode, and then also you got music mode, and you got these two modes. So you can whatever mode you wish to. I think one of those modes brings you louder sound. So let's get into sound and notification, and let's have a look at the, for instance, let's go into volumes. Increase the volume fully. There we go. So ringtone, and let's play a few ringtones and see how it goes. As you can see, the boom sound setup is there, but obviously these are ringtones, so I can't really tell you how loud the sound is. It's loud enough in a typical way, but nothing exceptional, nothing like we had back in the days on the M8 and the M9, the front-facing speakers. So guys, this was pretty much it on the HTC U Ultra. There's plenty to talk about, especially the battery life. I know lots of you watching are interested to see how much screen on time can we get from this 3000 milliamp battery. So I'll be giving you in my style screen on times, taking screenshots with how quickly the phone charges and Wi-Fi and 4G. I'll do everything I can to give you guys an idea if this phone is worth getting. We know in terms of speed, it's not going to be a problem. In terms of camera, it's going to be up there with the better phones, if not the best phones. But in terms of battery life, this is one area which obviously most people want to know. Like I said, I will do a detailed battery video test on this phone, and we'll see if this phone is worth getting, because it's a very, very expensive phone. So guys, like always, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions about HTC U Ultra, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and like always, please subscribe as it helps, and I shall see you in the next video.